Hello folks, lovely mild day today, super, just the way we like it. And today is the day we're going to do 2, maybe 3 jobs. Firstly, it's going to be getting this through hull in. I've got what I believe is the right hole saw. If not, a little bit of judicious sanding will be fine. I'm going to seal it up with some butyl, so that will be the first job. Second job will be grinding off the wispies on the forward deck and maybe mixing up some of our lovely Arctic Blue gel coat and chucking that on. We'll see what the state of the holes is in. Actually, it's a bit difficult to tell with all the wisps on there, so we'll clean those off and see how things are. Then the last job for today will be completing the measurement and cutting of the template for the aft bulkhead. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. So I'm going to drill about there. Now this will have to come out when we do the aft bulkhead, but I really want to get this pumped out properly, so I'm going to put it in temporarily and it will be able to come off with the butyl if I don't over tighten it. So let's just get the hole going. Okay, that's the through hole for the bilge pump, cabin bilge pump done. Next job on the list is to tidy up all this muck and make good. So I will get our power file. I've actually got some less aggressive grit flappy sanding discs, which I might try out. We'll see how it goes with the power file and we'll take it from there. So yeah, they're all ground back, nice and clean. All of the bits where the handrail were, and the cleats, and the anchor roller, and the chain through hole, through deck, and the chain boss, anchor boss, whatever it's called, all very nicely smoothed back, but still very dusty. So it's now time for me to go and have a cup of coffee and a snack before we embark on the next piece of foolishness. Right, okay, slight change of plan. I've cut the 2 panels out, as you can see, and we've just done a dry fit for the bottom one. And it's lovely, the templates have worked really nicely. So to do the last part of the template, we're going to take the window out. The wood over there is so rotten, the screws are just spinning in place. So we're just going to rip that out, to be brutally honest. But these the fastening knobs are in the way, so we can't get a sheet of paper across to make the template. So we're going to take the window out and make the template and have all sorts of fun, aren't we, darlings?
Yes.
Yes, poof.
Sorry, there was a fly.
Fruit flies. Too many fruit flies in. Oh dear. Oh, yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? Mm. Oh dear. Well, let's get this window out. Got this done.
Nothing. There are no more excuses, darling. This boat is going to get put in the water next year. Might be. Oh, this is scary.
Yeah, it's coming. There we go. You alright?
Yeah. Oh, that smells nasty.
Oh, blimey.
Right.
I must go down to the sea again. Oh, wow. Hello, James.
Yeah, no more knobs in the way, darling.
Yep, we are knob free. At my age, it's probably just as well. Astounding. But it had only spread to, you know, sort of here. Yeah. Ugh, look at it. Look at that.
That is disgusting.
It's nice to have a bit of air coming through, though.
Yes, though, isn't it?
Oh, lovely. Right, anyway, yeah, let's seal her up. Right, well, look at that. We've got a ghost window. Ooh, oh, I'm coming to get you. Yeah, and so on. But yeah, that's going to be in position overnight until we come back tomorrow and do the last bit of template, which will mean we can cut the last bit of Nidaplast. Taking some bits and bobs home, we're taking the window home to give that a real clean. Get some penetrating oil on it so we can really bring it up nice. If I just step out into the cockpit here. So there we just put that butyl tape, silver butyl tape, round again. Just weighed it down with a couple of manky old propellers. So it's been a productive day again. This is becoming a habit, which is lovely. So we did all of the stuff on the side deck and on the forward deck. We got 3 bits of Nidaplast cut to replace this here stinky aft bulkhead. And we've got the window out, so we will tootle off home and have a nice junk food dinner, and we will be back tomorrow when we're conscious and comfortable and do something about all of this manky old wood. So hip hip hooray. Poor Wifey's very tired because she's done a lot of work today, which you will see momentarily. Wifey's done lots of tidying up. I'm still prepping the sections of Nidaplast for the aft bulkhead, but let's go inside and see how lovely and tidy she is indoors after Wifey's incredible efforts. And if I do a little downward dolly, Hey! And you should be able to see that actually the saloon is a lot tidier today because Wifey's tidied it all up beautifully well, along with, that's a very complicated pen, the forward cabin is also much tidier, so we're in a much better state to take care of the aft bulkhead, which we're going to come back and finish tomorrow. These panels behind me are the Nidaplast. I've glassed up 2 sections. There's 1, 2, 3 more to do, which we'll do first off tomorrow, and then cut this out, do all the butt jointing and glass it and putty it in place, all being well. So it's a very exciting time. Wife is sitting outside having a rest because she's been working very hard this afternoon. It's always easier working on the boat with 2 because you can exchange ideas and advice and all that sort of wonderful stuff. So that's the end of today. We're going to go home and eat dinner, aren't we, darling?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well done, Mr. Sir. Right, back again tomorrow then. So at the moment, Wifey's just filleting out the honeycomb, which is quite a difficult job actually, because it does obviously it's stuck to the sides. So you need to detach it from the faces and then take it out to just below the depth of the piece of wood that you're working. So it's not massively easy. She's making a wonderful job of it as always, and I think it's just a question of persistence. Would you say?
Yeah, and a
bit of effing and jeffing. It's good for you once in a while. So we'll leave Wifey continuing with that, and over on my little area I've just glassed up side B of my hit single. My bulkhead is knackered, so we're waiting for that to set up. While it is setting up, I'm going to go up to the top side and start removing the exterior edging for the bulkhead. they got as far as they did, I tell you. Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay, I understand what you're doing now. The last job for today, and it will be the last job because it's just coming up to 7 o'clock. This is the fabled, mythical lower section of the aft bulkhead, the new aft bulkhead that we're building. Now, I've glassed one side, and when that's set up, which should only be another 5-10 minutes, I'm going to flip it over and glass the other side, and then we'll come back tomorrow and cut it, and then that'll be all of the sections of the aft bulkhead with a layer of glass on each side, and that's wonderful. But Wifey, up on the boat there, just cleaning her hands, has done something really quite wonderful with a couple of the existing parts, which is quite important to us making progress. So let's go and have a look. This piece of glassed panel that we see here is the bit that will go above the door. It's a bit difficult to see from the outside, but trust me, that will go above the door. And of course we need a way to make a rigid door frame and to butt it up against the other two pieces. So that'll be the piece that goes here and the piece that goes over there. And Wifey has come up with a really very elegant solution, haven't you, Wifey? By cutting and shaping the honeycomb in the Nidaplast panels and the 18mm ply that we brought to the boat today, Wifey has been able to fashion joints for all of the butt sections on the aft bulkhead and also a solid door frame, and we'll do the same for the window frame when we come to cut and fit. Right, that's the end of the day. Tuesday is just coming up to 8 o'clock in the evening. We've been here for 7 hours? 6.5, 7 hours?
7 hours.
Stopped for lunch, but that's about it. Didn't even stop for a second cup of coffee, did we?
Because we forgot the milk.
Yes, I was about to say that's commitment, but it's not. It's forgetfulness. That's what does it. But we have achieved a lot today. Wifey's done her incredible filleting and rebating on the panels. I've been glassing, and now all of the sections of the replacement aft bulkhead have a layer of glass each side. The final one's just setting up down on the deck. We're going to leave that there overnight. It's not going to rain. It's going to be a very mild night, so no problems with that. So tomorrow we will be hopefully chopping this skanky old piece of junk out, which would be just reward, I think.
Yeah.
For all of our labours.
Ruined hands.
Yeah, ruined hands, itchy inside elbows and backs of knees and all that. Yes, the hands are the worst. I'm kind of getting used to it. I don't feel it anywhere near as much as I was last year, but you've done the grinding today.
It's awful.
It's horrible. I've been doing glassing, Wifey's been doing grinding. But we are getting closer and closer to our mission objective for the week, which is to get this aft bulkhead replaced. And then we can chuck primer on it at our leisure and cut out for the window as and when we're ready to. But this really is the most important thing for getting the boat properly watertight and being able to proceed to start building stuff inside, which would be incredible. Of course, we've still got to do the midships bulkhead and all that sort of stuff, but this is the ball breaker that we're finally getting done. So I think we can be both rather pleased.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting. So that's going to be the end of this episode. Sorry to leave it as a bit of a cliffhanger, but you know, we've got to keep you watching somehow.